So good evening and welcome to this course on artificial intelligence for business. So we're going to see a very important topic from the unit 5, which is the issues, concerns and ethical considerations. In that we are going to see the topic issues and concerns around artificial intelligence. So let us get into this topic in detail. Now, the artificial intelligence is actually is the next like how the industrial revolution was a big game changer. So artificial intelligence is the next big game changer, and it has already transformed our daily life, and it is in the process of transforming our daily life and also transforming the society we live in, the industries, and our day-to-day life. And the global artificial intelligence market is projected to reach $1.8 trillion by the year 2030. That's a huge figure by any standards. And along with this, the ethical and concerns also are growing. Societal concerns regarding artificial intelligence are also growing along with the technological advancements, and that is what we're going to see in this today topic. The issues and concerns around artificial intelligence. And the what are some of the effects of artificial intelligence? The first is the job displacement and economic inequality. So we want to see four aspects here in job displacement and economic inequality. First is automation risk. As you can very clearly understand that artificial intelligence is definitely going to increase the automation pace of automation, and that is definitely meaning that a lot of jobs will get displaced. Either they'll get lost or they will get redesigned, or totally it might get lost, as I told. So the figures estimate as long as by 2027, 83 million jobs will be on the X because of automation. And what is the impact on white collar impact? See, tools like technologies like generative artificial intelligence uh, actually enables content creation in a huge way. And this is going to affect the content creation and the legal research roles, which are actually some of the white collar impacts. And third is the widening gap. The gap between highly skilled artificial intelligence developers and low skilled workers is actually increasing day by day. So that's a huge concern for everyone. And reskilling imperative. And here we need massive reskilling initiatives are needed. For example, like the European Union's digital skills and jobs coalition, like that, massive reskilling initiatives are needed from the society, from the government, from the individual side to ride the way of artificial intelligence. And one more area of concern with respect to artificial intelligence is the bias and discrimination with respect to algorithms, because algorithms are the fundamental, they are the brains of artificial intelligence systems. So algorithms, bias and discrimination algorithms is a very crucial area. Now, artificial intelligence models, like the data where they are actually working on, are all trained on data. And if this data is biased, and they actually what happens, they continue to amputate this particular amputate this particular bias, and also in this process they actually perpetuate societal inequities. For example, if we talk about in Amazon in 2018, there was a hiring tool where which is biased against women for technical roles. Women were not getting selected for technical roles. So they found out there was a bias in the algorithm. Like that, ProPublica, there's a company in 2016. There was a Compass resolution algorithm also showed racial bias in this particular algorithm. And facial recognition artificial intelligence errors were found to be high, 35% higher. Facial recognition is a very important AI technology. And there it was found that 35% errors were there in case of women of a particular color. So these are all going to impact big time on the criminal justice, on the healthcare access, and also on the credit scoring part. And privacy and surveillance concerns is a very, very big area in terms of concerns in terms of artificial intelligence. Today, we have a lot of data being generated and a lot of being collected. So for profiling as well as monitoring individuals. And public space is also under constant surveillance because of, okay, that could be the reasons like terrorism, but yes, public space is under today tremendous amount of surveillance, which is also raising a lot of ethical questions. and biometric consent. So today, facial recognition, the thumb impression also are getting captured, which is actually raising a lot of consent issues. Are we giving it with our own voluntary consent, or are they being forced? And misuse risk and data breaching today is a very big area of concern. Data breaches, personal data breaches, breach of personal information, and phenomena like deep fakes are really disturbing. So these pose a significant amount of risks to everyone. And it is said that yeah, an AI voice cloning was used in the UK fraud in the year 2019 for $243,000 UK fraud in 2019. So that is the security risks and malicious use of AI is again a very, very important area of concern. For example, AI is known to enhance artificial intelligence, is known to enhance cyber attack capabilities, which is also leading to sophisticated phishing. And as I already told you, deepfakes are really at a different level of disturbance. They actually disturb the root of a lot of systems. So they erode the trust. Even in fact, we have seen that in a lot of elections, AI-generated disinformation has significantly disrupted elections. The perception has been changed. So these are all significant ethical concerns regarding the artificial intelligence system and autonomous weapons systems, which is actually coming from the defense areas. So these are really raising a lot of questions whether humans are really in control or not. So next is accountability and legal gaps. And the important area to also understand is whenever AI makes mistakes, who is liable? Is it the company which is made the software, or the company which is employing the software, or it is the employees who are operating the software? Who's liable? It's a very big question. And also today, currently, for legal frameworks for AI-generated content, in terms of AI-generated content, are really damaging a lot of public trust. Then what happens? The clear legal framework, as of now, doesn't exist. So existing laws are really inefficient. So that is why European Parliament has called for in the year 2020 for AI-specific liability laws in the year 2020. And transparency and explainability, black box problem, which is actually, if you talk about a black box problem, is actually what it really means is an artificial intelligence. Why did it make a particular decision like that? That's basically a black box. So explanations doesn't reflect the AI logic. So these are also some of the other areas, misinformation, propaganda. So this is also one more area where this one is there. So how to navigate the future for responsible AI development? We need to collaborate proactively, prioritize ethics and regulation. That should be actually the number one priority. And safe research and also equitable access and foster public discourses. So thank you very much for this session, and any questions you can ask.